Hello, everyone. This is another DoneJS contributors meeting where all the DoneJS contributors go over different things we've been working on, talk about issues and whatnot. So I'm Matthew. These are other DoneJS contributors. We need to go through everyone's by name. But yeah, we just go through different issues that we have. Okay, we usually try to do this in some weird order. How should we do this? Hmm. I should have come up with something before we started. That we've done like longitude, latitude. We've probably done all the good ones.
How about
Uh,
order of height?
Order of height. That's a good one. Okay. You want to start tallest to shortest? Well, let's go shortest to tallest. It might make someone feel a little bit better if you go first.
All right, I'm
What
5'5". I don't know if anybody's shorter.
5'5"? Uh, yeah. I don't know. Raise your voice if you're shorter. I'll ask Julian how tall he is. Julian looks like a pretty tall guy. Oh, he's 175. Can you translate that for us, David?
No, I can't actually at all. I'm 170.
It's like 5'7" according to Google. Oh no, that's 5.7 feet.
So I'm like
Yeah,
five
I'm
five.
I'm 150, so I
Adam
know
wants
it's.
you to
Oh,
go first. We'll just we'll
All
just
right,
go
well, I
through.
haven't. Yay, metric. I haven't gotten started on DoneJS yet, but I am hoping to today. So my first plan is going to be taking out some deprecated code and putting it into plugins, namely the EJS and Mustache stuff. That's my plan. Not
Cool.
sure if you want to hear anything else.
so Adam, I don't even know why you were a traitor to your metric system too.
Honestly, everybody here still says 5'5".
I know, like that was the conflicted nature of Canada. It's kind of metric, but everybody uses like it's really weird because you have kilometers on the street, but the oven is in Fahrenheit. But the temperature outside is in degrees Celsius, and height is in
Yeah, nobody
feet.
knows their height in centimeters or their weight in kilograms. It's all like 200 pounds and 5'5". Yeah.
All right, I think David, you should probably. I think you're probably next. Neil's, but if you can't tell, we're going by in order of how tall you are. So just keep that in mind. I think
By the
you're
way,
probably the taller.
this is a standoff between the metric system at the moment because we have four people that.
Not working as well as we had hoped, but that's okay.
But I can go next. I did a bunch of stuff for creating a DoneJS plugin and also wrote the article just in this reviewing that one. So hopefully we can get it out either today or tomorrow. I also made a new CanJS release yesterday. Probably work on some more stuff for that. Today also changing some stuff for the generator plugin. It needs a develop mode where it starts up a server and live reload. So that's what I'm going to do today. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have the article out tomorrow.
Cool. Sounds good. Just if no one speak. Well, I'm like I'm 5'11", which I just checked is like 180 centimeters. So who would
I think
Jan?
I probably need to go. Yeah.
Okay.
I got CI and I believe CD going. Actually, I don't know if that got merged in now that I think of it. But I worked on CI and CD on Bitballs, and right now I'm working on getting um, some test conflicts resolved.
Okay, cool. So it's doing CD, so it's deploying everything to Heroku now.
If it's not right now, it will be shortly.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Jen. Um, I'll go next. I'm probably close. I'm working on, well, I've worked on a few bugs with Julian. Um, Kevin and some people, some can't wait bugs, but kind of the big thing. Oh, by the way, I should have said this. If you have anything to show off, David, maybe if you have something to show, just for anybody, if you have something to show off, we like to do that on these Wednesday meetings. Something to share.
Yeah, I probably should have, but it's going to be all in the article. And we probably don't need to go through the article.
Okay, I'll show what I've been working on. I'm still working on these tests, these guide tests, where the guide tests are run in Windows. It's passing in Travis, not passing on the Windows CI. So I've kind of inserted some debugging statements and gotten to where I think I know where it stopped. I don't know why yet, but I know where it stopped. So that's what I'll be doing the rest of the week, most likely. And then probably, I don't know, we'll see, maybe some CAN SSR changes after that. That's where I am. Julian can't talk today because he's at work. He's just here. I'll speak for him because I worked with him a little bit on some stuff. Julian, I think with Sheriff, aren't you working with him? Julian's been working on writing an article about using DoneJS with PHP for PHP developers, and along with that, he's created a project as part of the article, and he's using still has a feature called I forget what you call it, like a multi-page build, where it creates a build that does progressive loading along like multiple pages. Instead of like a single page app, you have multiple pages, multiple entries, so that's multiple mains. However, there was some bugs in that he's found, especially I think with using the npm plugin. So he's filed up several issues about that. He's fixed a few things. So thank you, Julian. Am I sharing my screen right now? Oh, yes, I am. One of the ones that he found that I think is pretty interesting is, and I don't remember how this relates to what he's doing, but he found that so still you can put configuration as like a global object, like here, like you can set a steel global and put config there. So what he found was that, like, say you had some configuration here, but then you also had some configuration in the script tag attributes. He was finding that like kind of the global config won. So he made a change to make it so that the attribute config was won over top the global config, which I think is right. I haven't merged this yet. If anyone has a opinion on this, that as to why the current way makes more sense. But I think, just thinking about it, it feels to me like you might have some global config, and anything you put on the script tag should be prioritized. So thank you for that one. He's also has found a bug. Well, it's more of a ease of use thing with bundle steel. Currently with bundle steel, if you use bundle steel, you need to set the base URL in your attributes. Where's that test? I thought I had added a test. This is the wrong thing. Anyways, usually when you use bundle steel, you have to set the base URL in the attribute because the base URL is incorrect. So he found that out. So he makes a change where when you use bundle steel, it automatically defaults to using the current path as the base URL, which prevents you from having to set that attribute. So he's fixed that. I think he has some more still stuff he's working on fixing. So thank you, Julian. Appreciate that. Hopefully we can get all that in as quickly as possible. So that's me and Julian. Who we have left?
Am I up next, I guess, height-wise?
Sure.
I was working on that component. It's essentially done code-wise. Tests are more or less complete. I'm working on our ultimate styling for it to kind of show how easy it is to style it out. But if you want to take this and do something else with it, it's only a matter of just a few tweaks. And that'll be done today as well, so I'll be running it past somebody for review, and then trying to integrate it back into the GitHub app that it came from. Planned, and then starting on the article writing itself, and just taking some screenshots. Is Justin going to be online today? If he's not available, I might review with somebody else here. So.
I'm not sure. He's flying. You might want to talk to Brian.
Okay.
All right, we have what?
I should probably go ahead and go. I have no idea how tall I am. It's been a long time since I checked. Anyway, I probably should have gone a while ago. But I got a lot of progress on the server side of the SVG Room Planner application last week, and this week we switched gears to work on bitballs. A few of us are, and let's see what we've done so far. We're just going through the issues on there and fixing a few of them. I can't remember offhand what I was last working on and completed, but right now I'm currently working on trying to get the SSR to support sessions so that we can use it in the app correctly. So that'll be fun, but I will need to pair with someone eventually. I might be able to make a little bit of progress here because I just got a test, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Thank you, James. Kevin, the only person left.
Sure.
You want to show your thing off because you can at least show a little bit of code, maybe.
Yeah, I can
Explain what you're working on.
Let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm working on the Steel clone extension, which is basically a way for you to create a clone of Steel's loader and also pass in some modules that you want to override from the base loader. So basically, the main use that I'm going to use this for is for testing. So you can, this is kind of an example of what a test would look like. So I have a module A here that imports module B, and then module B just returns back this just module B. In my test, what I'm doing is creating a clone of Steel's loader, and I'm overriding module B to return this fake module B instead. It's a pretty contrived test, but you can kind of see what it's doing. And then you can basically see that when I call module A get name, I'm actually getting back the fake module B instead of the real module B code. So yeah, basically with Matthew's help, a lot of this is working. So I'll be wrapping this up and doing some documentation, and then starting to work on a blog post or an article showing how to use this in a little bit more detail.
Awesome. Yeah, this is coming along really well. Very cool.
Cool.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else wanted to talk about? Any like big DoneJS kind of issues or anything? I'm sure Julian probably does, but he is without voice this week, unfortunately. He left. All right. Well, thanks to everyone.
That was short and quick.
We'll be doing another one of these next week. See you all then. Bye.
Bye.